I checked my audio. I checked it. I double checked. I did it right. I checked it before stream. Why didn't it work right? Oh, and it starts an entirely new live over on YouTube. So you can't just, like, sit there and get an uninterrupted experience if you were there for the first 5 minutes. I hate this. Botrix is in the channel twice again. Why are you doing this? What is happening? Botrix! Botrix, why? Okay, whatever, fine. I'm sure it's a normal one. I want to go back to bed. Okay. Start up the game. Yeah. Yep. That's working so far. I need to figure out what's causing these issues. Because I can't tell. I can't figure out what's causing all these weird audio issues. It's like, this isn't the only thing I use my audio system for. I use it a lot. Hey, Ame. I will say, oh. Okay. I will say, I have a little bit to look forward to this morning, because I have a Triangle Agency session scheduled. Session 0. Yeah. I'm having a morning. I'm having a morning on me. But yeah, I've got a Triangle Agency session scheduled. It's just session 0. But yeah. I've done, I think, all of the prep work I need to, and I say that because my brain is trying to tell me that I've forgotten something, but I don't know what it would be. Like, I made all of the users. None of them have passwords because I don't need to. It hooks up to my personal server. Like, it's not active unless I have the thing running, so it's not like someone's gonna break in off hours, and if they do, it'll be pretty immediately obvious. But yeah, I don't know. My brain is convinced I have forgotten something. I just don't know what that would be. I think it's just anxiety because I'm running a new system. I'll have to, I don't know, make sure I have the reference document and everything pulled up. But, like, I've got all the basic premise stuff for the thing laid out. Like, it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm not nervous at all. In fact, I'm no. Nerveless. I've never been less nervous in my life. Yeah, new system, new group. I haven't RP'd with any of these people before. We'll see how that goes. But it's mostly just character creation and such today. Yeah. Heart emoji. Like, Triangle Agency has all these fun mechanics. You create, like, backstory connections. And the other players in the group play those connections. Yeah, no, I'm doing 2 separate games with new groups. It's a time. New group, new system, actually, because I haven't played Fate either. I'm doing a lot of new, because I'm trying to diversify my, gaming experience. Because I've played a lot of, D20 systems. And I would like to do... Hey, Ami, we need the last player of the group in order to schedule anything, Ami. To schedule anything, we need the whole... We need everyone there, Ami. Because otherwise, there's a person whose schedule we don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just fully? Communicate that to me. I have other people I could invite. I've got a few friends who... I have more than one friend who would enjoy being on a thing. I can reach out to... Liminal loves being in anything. Really. Just generally loves the experience of a tabletop game. That was a today thing? Alright, so I am hearing, as soon as possible. Cool. In that case, yeah, I can find someone to fill the missing slot if we want to go with a CMYK angle on your magical girls shit, or can stick to an RGB. Either way works. I am not picky, personally. Also, huh. That's... okay. Something? That's something. Oh, I hit the Windows key on accident. I'm not gonna analyze that any deeper. That's that's a you thing to deal with. I'm not gonna think about that. Weird though, but sure. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like an upsetting experience that you will not get answers for, notably. So yeah, I wouldn't advise trying to look into it. That's one of those you gotta look into it post situation. Keep accidentally hitting my Windows key. I didn't think I had my pinky that close to it. Wonderful. Fuck. Okay. But yeah. Bright side, I'm still learning to play a new system either way, so, you know. Multiple new systems. I'm gonna rock up in my tabletop gaming server. Yeah! I'm having the kind of morning where I don't want to attempt to help right now, so... Love you very much. If you need me, ask on another day. Yeah. And if not, Liminal, I can rock up to the remainder of the tabletop server. Yeah, I know it's not an expectation of me, but it's like a thing in my head. Or it's like I need to apologize for not helping as opposed to, you know, not offering help. Because some part of my brain is like, no, helping people is the default. Which is a good mentality to have, but yeah, it leads to some weird guilt shit. It'd be like that. I see. I am eating my Pop-Tart. But hey, I get to learn a new system. I mean, technically I already know how fate works, but I get to learn it firsthand, as opposed to just the... You shush. You hush. I'm very good at climbing. I just rush a little bit. Okay, I did not need to use that energy drink. Good. I get to save it. But yeah, I'm trying my very best to branch out into a ton of new tabletop systems, because that is easier for my brain to focus on than the abstract horror, which is the everything going on around me. Wait. Well, hold on. The pirate's compass counts the statue as a luggage. Because look, it'll point to it. It's definitely pointing to the statue. Specifically somewhere in its chest, I think. That's neat. I don't think I've had a pirate's compass often enough to really think about it, so... Book of Bones. I'm gonna wait until the cold starts to fire up the campfire. I just remembered that one time when I spent way too long trying to haul 2 backpacks through the tropics. That was a day. Didn't even end up being useful. Yeah, it's not the tropics today, but like, you know. Huh. Looks like it is a clear-cut day. Lovely. Looks like the left side of the mountain is going to be a lot easier, so I'm going to tend to that direction. Because that looks basically sheer. Damn, this is a lot of mushrooms. Hold on. My sense of direction went out. I don't think that did anything. So I'm willing to bet that the red mushrooms are healing today. Ah, shit. Very lucky that I didn't have my energy drink, like, to my lips when that happened, as I would have fallen. These orangey ones don't seem to have special effects, they're just a different color. Everybody ignore how close it looked when I was on that fucking route. I was jumping to that route. Don't worry, I also thought I was gonna fall off there. I'm honestly a little surprised that it worked out. Now this is a lot of spore clouds. You have honey in here? You do! Hell yeah. How about you need bandages anyway? Fuck me. I'm doing some mime shit right now. Uh-huh. Yeah, hopefully playing with some newer... I'm back on Triangle Agency today. Hopefully playing with some newer tabletop groups in new systems prepares me for running shit for, like, strangers, because I want to start doing that. There's, I think it's like Start Playing Games or something? Which is like a connector website where it's like, hey, if you would like to play X or Y game. Yeah. I did it again? I did what again? Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Anyway. But yeah, I want to start running games professionally, or at least semi-professionally, as like a secondary source of income, just so I can like, you know, save the church stuff for my savings or whatever, or the opposite. Put the GMing stuff in my savings and use the church as my daily spending. I feel like the outcome would be basically the same. Lovely. Oh, there's not much stamina to regenerate there. Okay. I was sitting there waiting for it to come back, and then I realized. No, that's a full bar. Hi. How you doing, Bing Bong? Looked over and saw me run out of stamina and fall. Okay. I'm doing my best, okay? But yeah, playing some Fate Condensed, playing some, Triangle Agency. Especially because, running a bunch of new games means that I am, spending more time refining my, like, default settings. You never got to see Beetlebong, and you never will again. Beetlebong is dead permanently, and I killed him. It was me and me alone, in an act of wanton cruelty. Beetlebong is dead forever now because of me. Beetlebong fucking dies. You know, I may have mentioned that I do, like, daily peak streams to, like, a relative or something. And they may have even, like, looked up the game and been like, oh, this looks like a kid's game. Maybe I could show my kids this. And I really hope they didn't do that. I cuss and talk about adult subjects a lot, and not even in the sense of, like, sex. Adult subject in the sense of, like, I don't know, like, extreme emotions. Okay. I am gonna need to wait on these spores to go down. There's no way I'm making any meaningful progress until they do. Now this is incredibly tempting. Cool. Works out. You love to see it, really. It's an incredibly good idea. Yeah, if I checkpoint flagged, I would have come back covered in spores. I wanted to actually solve my problem. Now, I don't really have an undo for turning into bones at the moment, but I am sure that's fine. You don't need an undo, bones are the best. I think I need to be going this way, actually. My heart and soul. Oh, god damn it. No, I'm sorry. Did I just get the screen tint for getting spores? I was pretty sure I saw a way, like, into the mountain and higher up in this spore cloud earlier. I guess I was hallucinating or something. Oh, hey. How you doing, Jeff? Wait. Heart and soul. No, yeah, usually I wait to use the Bones book until I have a second Bones book. Or until there is, like, an emergency. Oh, hi. I should go around this way. Oh! What? It just tickle me? What was that? I feel like it tried to grab me, but I just, like... Oh? Oh? Oh, I'm walking on the pine needles. Okay. I guess it's not really pine needles. This would be a different kind of tree. Like, I don't know if these are pines or if they're something else. They're like a third thing. What? A Charles? Sure. Whatever that guy's name is. I don't remember it. By the way, my ankle is clicking, like, much more consistently now. I don't know if that's a good thing, but it's happening. It is a thing that is happening to me. Antidote, don't need it. Red shroomberry, I think that's just healing. Don't really need it. Oh hey, it did give me energy though. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Huh? What did I grab earlier? What was the red one that did nothing then? That's fair. I called them any default white guy name as a sort of high insult. God damn it. I do still like how well Landcrab gamed the entire gamer community with the price of this game. Because it is... They made a TikTok about it and everything. They know what they did. But, like, your brain is gonna round to, like, the nearest quote-unquote number based on the first digit of the price. So, like, if you mark a thing at $7, your brain rounds down to 5, but if you mark it at 8, it rounds up to 10. But when you look at $7.99, your brain is more likely to go, oh, that's basically $5, than it is to go, that's basically $10, despite only being a cent cheaper than $8. So your brain's gonna say, that's basically $5, just like on a subconscious level. Even though you know it's $7.99. And I think that's very neat. Yeah, no, fair. I think I've billed it as $10 before. Like, that's how my brain retained it. And I've billed it at that, like, to friends or whatever. Where it's like, I don't actually remember the price, but I know it was low, so like $10? Oh, shit, another one. Okay, cool. Okay, that's just gone now. I'm not gonna think about that too hard. What the fuck did that happen? What? No, yeah, that makes sense, Ami. I've moved on. I've moved on to whatever happened to that rope dart. I don't actually... If I get damaged enough to need bandages, I'm probably dead. What wild-ass collision glitch was that? I accidentally drop a rope dart inside of the fucking, backpack, and it launches the rope dart across the map. Is that replicable? Can you do that again on purpose? Does it have to be an item of a certain length? Is it likely to be one or the other? Didn't happen with that. Hold on. We're doing science here. Because I do have a spare backpack here, like, you know. It was kind of elevated, which I think let me put the thing inside of the thing a bit easier. Okay, that's a little more consistent. Like, that's reacting normal to things being places. But if I jam it in there, like, there-ish? It was a little more vehement about rejecting that one. It is pushing it a little faster. Can I shove it basically all the way in? Huh. It might need items with a specific shape, but you can see it's like forcing one out of the other. Like there's a push that happens there. And it adds a decent little chunk of velocity. I'm sure if I had a variety of items to test with, I could find another that reacts similarly. I think that was just like a quirk of physics that happened with that rope dart. I don't know what happened. I don't... Okay. That happened, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna need to take a clip of that and put it on the fucking peak Reddit. See if anyone else would like to try and replicate it. Because I'm now deeply curious if that's something that you can do intentionally. I don't know. Me being a skeleton, I don't think me being a skeleton had anything to do with it, but there's always the chance. Granola! I don't know. I also had caps lock on. That could be affecting it. Is that real? It is. Oh, hey. That reacted pretty violently. Oh, oh my god. So yeah, it might just be rope darts that react like that. Would a chain chomp do the same thing? Yes. So it's something about either the shape or function of these objects. But it can launch them pretty far. I don't know where that rope dart went. Hold on, is that real? No. That's so weird. I'm gonna need to remember to cut something together so I can post that. Just to, like, get that information out to the community. That, launchers have a particularly violent reaction to being stuffed inside a backpack in the wrong way. That's so weird. Oh, Ami, are you still there? Because if so, I could use your assistance by going onto the YouTube and sending a message in the YouTube stream. Botrix joined the YouTube chat twice earlier, and I'm curious if it's going to put every message sent in the YouTube twice. Okay. Ami is still here. We'll wait for the rest of the message to convey. But yeah, if Botrix is having a weird YouTube issue and is just doubling every message sent over there, then that would be inconvenient. I like being a skeleton in the mesa. It's infinitely more convenient. If we remember, last time I died out by being in the sun too long. Alright, Ami sends 1 boo. Ami sends 2 boo. Let me check the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat actually says Ami says no boo. And also says that my stream is frozen. If I pop out the chat, is that going to cause it to reload? And no, I don't see Ami's initial message in the YouTube. So that's fine, I'm sure. YouTube's having fun today. I still have no idea how Botrix would be. On stream, it's there twice. Did you put it in the chat twice? Or did you put it in the chat once? Because I don't see it any times in the chat. Like, when I pop over to YouTube and I look at the top chat, it just says... It says... Okay. Okay, no. You only put it in there once. Sorry. It said top chat that I was looking in. And it turns out that means it was trying to filter out spam messages. Like, for instance, a single word boo. So I switched it to the live chat and I could see Ami's post again. Ami, I'm so sorry, but you did get filtered, apparently. YouTube itself is saying that your message is not interesting enough. There we go. No, it's just from the top chat, because you were still visible in the live chat. Which means that if I want to look at all messages, it'll show the boo. But if I only want to look at the most relevant messages, it hides it. Which, a little funny. I'm probably gonna end up checkpoint flagging sometime here. World's lightest backpack. But hold on, that was no weight increase. This is a perfectly weight-neutral backpack. This shit's buoyant. Much like most of the women that I am playing Triangle Agency with later. Yeah, it'd be like that. Sorry. I know you were being silly by suggesting that it was your name, and I was being mean in a silly way by correcting you from, no, it's not your name, it's that that YouTube thinks you're not interesting. If you get a balloon punch, it starts flying away? Oh my god, really? You can make your backpack fly away? Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. I wouldn't be mean to you in real life. You say that. Have you ever created a negative weight backpack? Have you put balloon bunches in all 4 slots of the backpack? Is that a thing you've done? Because now I have to test it. Now the idea has entered my mind, Ami, and I must test it. Much like GLaDOS of Aperture Science fame, I must test. But only because I'm in it for the science. Bop. I'm dead. I really thought that that stamina was gonna get me a little further than that. It happens. Gods. Alright. Well, that gives me more time to prep for Triangle Agency later. Should have checkpoint. I really should have. Because I was doing pretty good there. I made it to the third biome. Like, that's decent. Alright. Well, now I have more time to prepare for Triangle Agency later, because I need to, I didn't initially write up any NPC descriptions, but I have some concepts for general managers in the agency, that I need to, like, write down proper. Anyway. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. I appreciate your viewership, and I will see all of you guys next time. Bye. Salute. I'll die if I have to watch more magical girls. The surrealism will take over my brain. I'll look at another magical girl baby that can fly, and my brain will melt out of my ears.